How are we doing? I think my model's actually doing fine. We can just get right into it. We're back on the little world today. On my little world. Because I miss it and I want to finish my farmhouse. That's the real reason we're here. I want to finish my farmhouse from last stream. I forgot to add whatever the mod was that I wanted because I forgot what the mob was that I wanted. So hopefully it wasn't too important. So no mod expansions today, but that's okay. Little fun thing, when I went to go do my pre-stream ritual, I started singing the first track off of Colors of the Spirit. And I actually finished singing that song exactly on 7 o'clock. Okay. I remember this now. I am probably gonna need death. So I'm gonna get myself that now. I could probably benefit from a back door. But I don't know. What I really need right now is to just get the bamboo. Also, chat, tomorrow we're still playing ZA. I didn't get the memo, and by that I mean I'm broke, so I'm not playing Pokopia tomorrow. So we're doing ZA still tomorrow. But today we get to do our Minecraft and have fun and have a silly old time. And whoa, this bamboo's growing nice and quickly. Ah, beautiful. Okay. Bamboo time. It is wild how little you can make with that, you know, like kind of thing. So I need stairs, slabs. Okay. We're going inline. Okay. We do have the upside down ones. Okay. Thought so, but just wanted to confirm that. Because it could possibly look good without them, to be fair. Hold up, let me cook here. I remember what it was I wanted now. Yeah, hold up, let me cook. Let me cook, chat. Okay. It's not that I want vertical slabs, I want Quarter blocks. Is that what the chisel mod does? If I can spell it. How do you spell that? Minecraft chisel mod. CHISEL. Gallery. Hi, I will hydrate now. If that's not it, if I Google quarter slab mod, I can find the name of one. Extended block shapes. Okay, I'm gonna close Minecraft real quick. We want 1.21.10. Biomes. I want to add extended block shapes. Biomes is what? Fabric, right? Fabric, yeah. So if I do that, I want to install it. Chat, why is this so difficult? 1.21.10. Allow content management. Okay, so now I should be able to install that for the biomes thing. And That will be done very shortly, and then we can play. Right, that's done. I'm loading this up now. Now, this will probably not work with any custom blocks in Biomes of Plenty. Probably, it might, I don't know. But it should work with vanilla like items. At the very least, vanilla woods, which is what I care about. I just need it with bamboo, really. So, our world has expanded today, chat. Whippy. At 7:11 PM. It's opening, chat. Don't worry. Okay, come on. It should open soon. Yay! Hi chat, welcome to Minecraft. We're playing My Little World today, and we're gonna be working on a little bit of my farmhouse. We're gonna finish it. And then, I don't know what we'll do after that, but we'll find something. Maybe we'll find some little animals. Minecraft! Yay! Oh, we excited chat? I know I am. Okay. Flint and steel. Sure. But don't burn down my house. It's my house. Whoa. That's a bunch of items added to my... That's what I want. Okay, so... Realistically... Okay. Oh, okay. Gotta be particular about how we place them. Oh, that's exactly what we want, chat. Chat, we did it! Yay, it worked! So now the idea... Right? Is it hangs over whilst also not being too much anymore. You can see there, it's hanging over, but it's a little too tight. But if I were to get rid of that and that, my axe is on 7 durability and I only have 2 of these water pieces. You can already see the difference that that makes just by being up here. And we come over here. that can just go like that. I think this is a good use of this stuff. I will have more iron somewhere, but I'm not gonna go get it. One, two, 3, 4, 5, and break. So the idea, pretty simple idea. It's just, it lines up with that now. You can't do that in vanilla. But, it works. And we collect this. And just look at how much better that looks. You know? Now over here, we want that same sort of thing. So if we get the stairs, we're gonna do stair, but instead of doing an upside down stair, we're just gonna do a quarter piece. Hold on. Yeah, that's in line with that, and I think that's better. If that goes like... Okay. Cool. Collect all of this. And this block needs to go. I don't know what it's even doing there. Okay. What if I said this could be fixed in the same way as we've been fixing everything else? But the thing is, I need like a... Okay, hold up. That works. But I need an 8th piece. Okay. Gonna flip these all back around. There's gotta be a way. Okay, there's no 8th piece. There's vertical stairs, which is kind of cool, but... I guess I just see how this looks. And that doesn't look horrible. Looks better than it did before, at least. Now this problem is also pretty easily fixable now. Because we did have an issue that I didn't know how I was going to solve, but this actually solves it. Although, maybe not, maybe... Temporary solution is that. Although maybe a regular block could have fit there anyway. Temporary solution is that. Okay. Just temporarily storing that in there. Okay. Let's go make ourselves an axe. If we even have the iron for one. We do. Cool. Do I have 2 food chests? Why do I have 2 food chests? Okay. That's the way that does the least damage to my wallet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's right. I ran out of the redwood. And I didn't get any saplings for it. I ran out of it with quite a lot left to do as well. That's the other thing. Okay, well. We'll go get some more. Not the end of the world. You not break bushes with just your fist. Okay. Let's go get the redwood. I believe I remember the direction I went to get it. Didn't take note of the chords though, so I just have to like blindly trust myself. Which you shouldn't do, by the way. Okay. I'm just gonna try and be vague with the direction I move, as not to be out of viewing distance of it if I get the direction slightly wrong. Okay. Ow. Okay, I vaguely remember coming through here. Okay, this is promising. Wonder. Okay, no. Or not, but who knows, maybe I've been wasting resources. Aha! I went in the right direction. Chat, yay, we did it! We remembered. Ow, I really need to stop doing that. Okay. Come on. One sapling for me. Okay, no, this is definitely faster. You know, this is probably even faster than that, though. And bap. Okay. This isn't it. I don't want this. It was visible. Alright, it was similar kind of trees to that. And it was suddenly visible from that village. Also, I remember. Albeit falsely, clearly. Come on, someone have bread. There's hay. I haven't stolen it from here. Hey. Okay, leaving my mark. False mention, kinda. True. Not really, but true. Aha, I was correct. I just was on the wrong side of the village. Okay. This time, we're getting it. We're also gonna get rid of any excess stuff that may throw us off of our abilities. I'd imagine we need 4 saplings to get this source renewed. That's 1. Okay, well, we've got a redwood sapling. Okay. Come on. I'm not leaving here without 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of wood, or however much my axe will give me, and also 4 saplings. But mostly just the 4 saplings is what I care about. Okay. Okay, 2 saplings. We're like, sort of getting somewhere. Okay. 3 saplings. 4 saplings. Realistically speaking, that's all the saplings. Okay. Now we just need to get all the wood. Okay. Come on. Sun's going down, we're here for our safety. I think that animal's going a little bit crazy. That's fine. We've got over 2 stacks now. Which is good. Plus we've got our renewable source theoretically. Obviously, I'm not entirely confident in that. But surely 4 redwood saplings is enough to make one big tree. I'll try the small trees first, because I'd rather deal with cutting those down. But like, just saying. Okay. Cool. Oh man. Couldn't get my flint and steel out in time. Safest move for me now. Okay. Was not prepared for that. Okay. I guess we just chop until we die. In this world, it's either chop or be chopped. Bye-bye. We can sleep now! Yay! Night time! And... daytime! Okay, we'll just... deposit all of this stuff away. Well, not the bamboo, actually, we need that. Let's start with this one. Two stacks of it, we're turning immediately into stairs. Okay. So. Just gonna do this. That can go like that. Cool. I think I made too many stairs. I could rotate the stairs. Wait. Oh yeah, I can't because it's... Okay. Boop. 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 Oh, I already had it. Okay. I think this is going okay. These ones can be turned into that too. Okay, slab time. Yeah, that's just slab support side, but wanted to check. Oh yeah, because that lines up with that. And then that wall just becomes oak. Yeah. I see the vision. Okay. Roof is coming together. Okay. What happens if I do that? Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, if I had like vertical stairs, but like half as tall vertically as well, like to be able to do a slab that's just 3/4 of it, I would totally be doing, like I would totally switch up everything, or like same thing, like half as horizontal with the regular slabs. Or stairs, whatever. I would totally just do like a thin trim, but we're going with thick trim with like thin vertically, I guess, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and make myself a new axe, because the old one got used up for purposes I forgot that I was going to need to use it up for. Okay. New axe time. 1, 2, 3, and that is done. Okay, and this house is looking pretty nice though, I will say. Okay. Okay. Cool. Awesome. True, there's like the regular bamboo stuff that I've also now got access to. I did just remember that I didn't really need that many. And that being said, I've just remembered what I said previously. And to be fair, for some parts, that still is possible. So I'm gonna take those as quarter pieces. Okay. And then same on this side, we just need a nice thin trim. For the most part, we're still using, like, you know, slabs. But I think having that little tiny bit there will help. Okay. So, look at the rainbow! Cat. Look, there's a rainbow above me. We got the screenshot just in time as well, because the rainbow's literally just disappearing. Okay. Cool. So now we place the quarter pieces. Okay. And here I was thinking that we made way too many slabs. I don't think we made enough yet. We just need that much bamboo. Yeah, no, we didn't make enough. Because you can't, like, add the quarter pieces together to make a slab like you can with slabs to make full blocks. That being said, this is almost done. If I wanted, I could kind of just get this whole row to be... Nah. If I could have all of it just be like this width, I would, but because I can't have all of it like that, I'm gonna have, for the most part, none of it. Just the very far walls on either side are. And wow, this goes quickly. Okay. Cool. The fact that I'm funniest about that is I still didn't have enough to make the other stuff I needed. Okay. I guess what we need to also figure out is how we're dealing with this situation with this. We need to remember that we need to deal with these signs. Which... I don't know how I'm gonna go about that. I need them on a block that's already taken, unless it lets you. I could also try and see if there's a mod that lets signs act as armor, like item frames, where they can be on a block that's already taken up. I don't know though. That mod, I feel like it might not exist. Seriously. I do believe I am, however, only 2 slabs short. Which is kind of funny. Yeah, I'm literally 2 slabs short of completing this build. Which, in other words, means I now have 1 extra, which I don't need. I have just the right amount that I believe I should be fine now. Because if I do that, that allows me to do that, which is more than enough for me to do that, which will push me over the amount I need for the roof trim. Which does mean I should no longer need to get onto the roof. I was really hoping that would break on that bad one. But oh well. Okay. Okay, well. We can think about some... Oh, wall slabs feels kinda cursed. Dirt wall. Dirt slab and dirt stairs. Hold on a minute. What? That said, I did find something that is of value to me. That's pretty much the size that I wanted it to be. I could have it go one more if I wanted to, with the amount of this that I have, but I don't really want it to. I think this is the right size for my kitchen floor. The other thing is, I just need the other block for this. We have a living area here, which is pretty good. We have like a little cubby hole, which is going to be like the storage. And is already holding up, to be fair. So, you know, we're here. Also, I was right in suspecting that my temporary solution was not needed in the first place. For more than one reason. Reason one is because, I never need, like, there was a block in the game that did it in the first place. A full block is actually what needed to be there. Reason number two is just that, like, when I build in the interior ceiling, that's not even going to be visible anyway. Don't know what I'm building that out of yet, but I believe it's like ready to start being built. And I might have an attic because there's quite a lot of roof space, to be fair. Like, especially in that main roof. But yeah. So basically what we're trying to do now is just make sure that from the outside all of the walls are completed. Which means just this one left. Okay. 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 From the outside, the walls are all complete, minus like some of the little details like that. From the inside, there's still stuff to be done. Like, for example, stuff like that. Or, because it's a nice house, we would also have one probably here, I'd say. Would be a logical spot for a window. One, two, three, four, five. That's 6. I do that. Okay. Obviously, there will be more windows. It's about figuring out where I want them to be. Don't think that room needs any, because it's really just like a little cubby. That's where, like, I'd imagine a TV going. But it wouldn't hurt to have a window there instead. The main other spot I could see when going would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Along that way. Okay. Possibly along here, but then that would be an issue with that. Whereas this one, it's like, you know, that would go right above the window, like... There could be a window on that side. But not really along the front here. Which is fine. We'll have lights as well. I don't know what to do the ceiling out of. There's only one thing that I really know for sure about my ceiling, and that is I want my lights to be lanterns. Which is pretty easily doable, considering I just... I also want to try it with these, so... If I make copper nuggets, you can't make a lantern with that, can you? No. Partially because I think those aren't actual copper nuggets. Although I can't remember. But if I make my iron nuggets... Trust the old lanterns are gonna work fine. Okay. Now the thing is, right? The entire house, every single room is like that. But what about like from... No, it would still not work. Kinda need to divide it more into like 1, 2 there. I can place it like that. Because I want support beams, right? So if I've got support beams there, and I do 2 from the wall. That would be that. Or, more logically, I believe this would work. Right, like, I need you to think about this for a bit. I need to decide on a log. Honestly, just like spruce logs kind of work. Right? Like, if we just think about this. Then, it becomes very apparent very quickly. Right, I'll come back for those. This room looks a little bit goofy now that it's got a massive head on, but that's fine. If that is the height of that, so 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the floor. Cool, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So the block I'm on now, then there's 5. Okay. Okay. I think that sort of gets the point across, actually. Because... No, not that. Above that I could do bamboo, but then that's expensive. I could do that one, like the nice little purple hue. A little bit difficult to get, but like not overly so. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, beautiful. I did get some saplings out of this. Is good, because I do need to chop down another one of these trees. Ideally, like, possibly the rest of them, but I guess we just sort of go one at a time and see what happens. Yeah, okay. Where am I? I love the portal, like, the little glow it lets off, like, it's just perfect. Okay, from... That room looks funky like that, but when I look at, like, the whole thing, it looks really nice. And that's what's important here, looking at the whole picture. I can't... Oh. You know what, I'm glad I didn't want to go one bigger. Because actually... Yeah, I have the perfect amount that I need. Okay, let's think about this, right? I think we only really need the one in the middle there. Oh. I didn't build that too low, did I? Or like too high the first time, did I? No, because that's in line with the windows, so yeah, I don't like that. Alright, that sort of settles it then. I'm building with slabs, for the upper roof bits. That said, that does still make this one here one too high. It also means pack it up to this window is being extended. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is going okay. Okay. Cool. It's in line with this window. And maybe it will actually be in line with... No, it shouldn't be in line with this one though. Because if that's 1, 2, 3, and that's in line, then should be placed there. Okay. One, two, three, that. Okay, so that's where that's gonna end up, which... Okay. Cool. Let's go over here and gather the saplings from the tree that we broke last time. Assuming that they've all fallen by now and haven't despawned by now. That assumption was correct. Just plant those around our little spot here. Okay. And we've already got another sapling from that as well, which is great. We can put that to use. Right there. Look at our little house here. It's a nice house. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be enough, but we're getting more of it in. I don't know what to do with this bit here, but I do want to have some form of, like, divider in the floor. If that makes, like, any sense, like, you know. And I'm thinking maybe doing some form of, like, slabs here. Like, transitioning into the ceiling. I'll show you what I mean. Not slabs, stairs. Just to sort of, like, arch off that area and have it feel more like a separate space to the, you know, like, make the rooms actually feel separated a bit. Okay. I know this wood isn't too rare, but I do want to make sure that I get some of the saplings as well. It's like, it's not the rarest tree, but like, it's not the most common. So at the very least, I'll plant 1 for 1 at minimum, but like, yeah, if I can get a forest of these going. I love those little fluffy clouds, and look at that. Look at that house. Okay. We've at the very least replanted 1 for 1, because we planted 2 from this one and none from the other one. But like, if we can plant at least 1 from this one, then we are repopulating better than we are depopulating. So we've done 3 for 2. That feels like it's gonna be all of them. Nope. 2 for 2. Easiest way home is to probably just jump. Yeah. And now we can sleep. Okay, so to showcase what I mean, we'll just try and get that's like that. Okay. I guess that can also be like that. I think I found a fix to one of our issues as well. Never mind, I can't do the quarter slabs. I was gonna say, if I just do like a quarter thing. And that doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Hello, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think that does a good job at sort of separating that area. What do we think, chat? Does that sort of make sense as like a separation? Or do we have the slabs going all the way? Have a look and see what all the way looks like. I do like that. That's cute? Okay. I think we'll keep it like that then. All the way works best? Yeah, okay, thought so. Need to go make more lanterns. Okay. Go into the windmill, which I still haven't finished, but we can ignore that. And we'll get some iron to make some more lanterns for the ceiling. Yeah, I think I just did that right. Cool, let's make our way back through this field. And first of all, we'll get these two done so we can get rid of these dirt blocks. Okay. I'm thinking of doing like grey carpet, or not carpet, grey wall for the floor here. But I'm not entirely sure, and I'm still not sure what I'm doing for the separation here, because I know I want this to just be an open wall. If I had vertical slabs of like these things, I would totally, or if it was updated to the more modern Minecraft, I would totally love to just like use shelves even. Sure, but I am confusion. Dawn, if you're moderating in chat, do you have any context? She went for dinner? Okay. I guess I just don't get context then, do I? I need to get more of the logs, because I am still short on them. Thank you. I'm currently just trying to build a little house, because I've been homeless in this world for way too long now. I guess you can count my windmill as my previous home, but like, it is a windmill. It wasn't really designed to be lived in. It was designed to mill things with wind. I don't know. I'm tired. We've got a nether portal though, which is at least something. Okay, let's go sort out more of these support beams. I have a decent amount of those slabs, which is good. Constantly hungry there. Oh. Okay. I want some kind of interior wall here as well, but I don't know what to build it out of. I know that I want there to be my bed there. Once again, this is probably gonna be carpeted, but I've just got the wood temporarily. Okay, let's figure this out. So, This one doesn't have a center like that. It should hopefully still... This is the only one so far that, rather than having a perfect center point, it can be perfectly divided. Which I kind of maybe prefer. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna look nice in here. Especially once that wall goes in, it'll be like actually even. The room I don't like the most is probably just this one because the window feels wrong. I might just make that window shorter at this point. I guess once I've finished the rest of it, I'll judge that, but for now, it can stay. I guess we can, while we wait for the leaves to decay on that tree. Oh, I don't actually have any torches though, so I don't actually want to do the interior roof and then, like the ceiling, and then have it be dark and have monsters spawn up there. Maybe I have some coal in there, in the windmill. I don't know. I have coal. Okay, let's not get too excessive. Immediately gets too excessive. We're gonna need a lot of lanterns though, and torches are important for various other reasons, so... I am loving this house so far though. I still don't have a door though, it gets kind of cold at night. And half my windows are just empty. Okay. Now that we've actually got lighting, not misplace that block. And let's get up here. And just start doing more of our ceiling. We barely had enough to do this. Spider-proof the inside of that. Okay, this is definitely making me feel happier about the interior ceiling. Seeing a whole bit done. Like, seeing this entire section done. Like, when I go here, suddenly, if I look high enough, and then move forwards a bit, that is completion. Other than that torch that's, like, there. And the fact that this is probably going to get lowered. But, like, you know. It's going okay so far. Okay, let's go and gather those saplings and replant the trees over here and chop down another one. And that's probably going to be the last one we need to chop down, hopefully. Realistically, at least, it should be. At least during this section of building. I'll need spruce wood again eventually. Where did I even chop one down? Or was it just that long ago? Maybe it was just that long ago. That's fine. We've got plenty of trees. I think what hurts me the most right now is the fact that I still don't have enough lanterns and I've used pretty much all of my iron. But we're fine. We will. It's my house. I've spent so long on this house, it's not even funny. It's been almost 2 whole streams on this house now and it's not done. There's still so much work to do. To be fair, I say about like, oh, I haven't got all the lanterns I need yet. I am only 1 lantern short. Like, really, I'm pretty much there. What was I gonna do here? Stairs. Okay. These are that. That's, okay. So these are top slabs, so stairs should fit there fine. Cool. Let's make a trip to get 1 more lantern and some more of that wood to make at least some stairs with to finish that area. Okay. Cool. And that'll be like the support beams of my ceiling all done once I get that lantern. Like placed up. Which is exciting. Okay. We'll try and get ourselves a sapling. Even just 1 sapling is good enough. Okay. Cool. Done. Let's get that lantern placed now. And the other thing I want to do is just make the single set of stairs and then make as many slabs as I can. That immediately feels a lot better. I'm not actually going to be doing it on this exact spot because when I get an interior wall in here, that will go through there. But I do believe I should get one up here. And also get some, like, torches there and there. Okay. It's not perfect yet, but it's just coming along. And that's what's really important here. Okay. I think the lighting in here should, if I've done everything properly, other than this room, okay. Obviously that room will need more support because it doesn't have lights in its ceiling. But if I've done everything properly, these lanterns should be able to light up the house alone. And then if I do that, then that should deal with that room. I think this is pretty good so far. I do need to sort out floor division at some point. At least I've got bread. I think I also want to use the redwood door. Oh yeah, look at that. That feels like nice and farmy here. Okay. What is up with this? Hold on, I've just clicked. I want to like have a look and maybe get a screenshot. What have I done here? That is better. Okay. What do I do now? I could try and get the flooring done. That feels like it's gonna be a nightmare though. I feel like I am going to have to shear the floor here and have this pattern continue all the way in. I think that's the best solution for that, and then the rest of this will be carpet with a wall here and a division for the floor here. Just something to separate it. I could possibly do something with like armor stands. Like if their heads were facing completely down, then you would just get that line. And then if I could somehow push them to the very edge of this block, then I just need to get the statues mod then. And once I do that, then I can just lock them in place, make sure that gravity's turned off, and then that should be it. I think I'll do that next stream. Next stream we definitely focus on completing the interior, because we don't actually have a lot of time left today, chat. But like, you know, we have made some pretty good progress. Yay! I was gonna say look into my eyes, but you just get my eyebrows and then the streak in my hair. So, that pretty much concludes us for how long we've got left today. We are going to see if we can raid one of our friends. Good friend Lumasa should probably be streaming. I don't know, we'll check. Maybe Maddie Milkberry will be live instead if Luma isn't. Nope, neither of them are live, so we're not gonna raid any friends. But thank you very much for watching today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing the game and talking to you guys. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for some Pokemon Legends ZA. We are probably going to give up on using a Beast Ball to catch Xerneas, and we're going to just finish the Pokedex, you know, rather than spending another 2-hour stream throwing one Pokeball at one Pokemon. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.